Good evening. Tonight we're photographing the Crescent Nebula. My name is Corey and you're watching Astro-Normie. So we finally got some clear skies, and after, I don't know, 2-3 nights of what was supposed to be mostly clear skies that ended up being cloudy, we finally got a good clear night that I think is going to quickly turn to clouds in the following nights. But we got it tonight. So tonight we started with the Crescent Nebula and imaged it all the way up until it disappeared behind the trees. Because of where the nebula's at, it's in Cygnus. It starts a bit early in the evening for me now, and so I've only got a few hours with it before it goes behind the trees. If I lived in a place where I had a clearer view of the northern sky, it would be, of course, much longer, but I've only got a pretty small period of time with the Cygnus region, getting to be this time of year. So, but we took what we could get. The Crescent Nebula is about 5,000 light years away, and it's actually a pretty small object in the night sky. It is, I would say, at the limit of what I'm okay with imaging even on my scope. All right, so we finished up the last few images. I was waiting on it just to get, there was a little more smaller patch of sky that once it passed a little bit of trees, that had a little bit more, probably another 30 minutes of shooting left, and so I let it trail through that and do another 5 images in that little open hole that I had, and it's gone through that now. And so we've got a complete night of imaging hopefully completed. I know that we have 39, not the 40 that I planned. Let me just say how much I absolutely enjoy imaging the night sky. It wasn't but just a few years ago that I literally started with my iPhone. I had seen a couple people talking about, I don't remember who they are now, a couple YouTube videos on people imaging with their iPhone, and it was me watching those couple videos that kind of got me started. And then I found Nico Carver video on basically quick frame imaging, and I took like 1,500 pictures, that 1 second photos that night of Andromeda. And I did it on my cell phone, and I did it on my DSLR. And I wish I could find them. I think I lost them in a drive failure. But either way, it was just the very beginning of my journey on this astrophotography road. And it's been absolutely awesome. I genuinely enjoy it. I love standing out here, looking up at the stars, seeing what I can see, waiting for my vision to get dark adjusted, and seeing all that I can see under my reasonably light polluted skies. It says I'm a Bortle Class 4. I'm pretty sure I'm a Bortle Class 5 because of where I live near an industrial plant. But every night, especially when it gets the time of the year where we can see it every night earlier in the evening, I can't be the only one that every night these days looks at Betelgeuse to see if I can catch it going supernova. Because I swear it's out of all the stars in the night sky, Betelgeuse to me is the most active when you just stare at it and watch it flicker. And even it may be just in my head. So I can't be the only one that stares at Betelgeuse every night wondering, am I going to be the one that catch it, and be the only one that stares at Betelgeuse and thinking, do I have a camera handy so that if I were to see something, I could get positioned on it right away. Of course, when it disappears out of the sky and you can't see it, of course you don't think about it. But every night now that I'm up, especially now as Orion is coming up earlier and earlier in the evening, I can't be the only one that every night I think about it. Every single night, when where I'm at, where I can see Rigel clears the trees just before Betelgeuse, and when I see Rigel, I start thinking about Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse. I didn't summon him, did I? But every single night, and even right now, there's Betelgeuse, and it just, I know it's got to be in my head, but just looking at Betelgeuse, it looks so, flashy. But either way, I can't be the only one. So I've rambled on long enough. I absolutely do love the night sky. I wish we could do something about this light pollution that we seem to be getting more and more of. But either way, I love staring up at the night sky. So let's see what my telescope got staring up at the night sky for a few hours tonight, focused on the Crescent Nebula. Let's take a look at the picture.